the most insane experience I've had in my entire life. This is 100% without a doubt the most over-the-top first class I've ever flown. Look at this bag. It probably weighs a few kilos, and in here are all the different amenities. Hello. Obviously this is not chronological at all, but I didn't really get to record a good intro segment in the beginning, so I'm going to add this here. I'm shortly going to talk about this video sponsor, but first I just want to tell you guys how insanely fun it is to be here in Emirates A380 First Class. I can't wait to show you what my experience has been like so far. As you can see, I've come so far that I'm in the bed now, I've showered, I've had a full meal, I've just had a blast. So I have so much to show you, and it's just crazy to be here because everyone knows Emirates A380 First Class. It's the most iconic first class product in the sky. If you tell anyone you fly first class, they ask, but have you flown Emirates' A380? Crazily enough, this is my first time doing it. Now, I'm really happy to say that unlike most people flying Emirates first class on YouTube, I actually paid fully for this ticket as always. So without further ado, let me talk quickly about this video's sponsor. So today's video is sponsored by Dashlane, and it's inspired by a conversation I was having with a friend the other day when he told me that his email had been hacked when he was traveling. It had terrible consequences for him, and I told him he should really use a service to monitor the security of his accounts like his emails, and luckily I could recommend Dashlane. When you get Dashlane, they go over your inbox if you allow them and gather all your passwords in a safe space, and then they continuously monitor them to see if anyone else has access to them on the dark web. If you need help protecting yourself further, they'll help you generate a super strong password that you can save across your devices, and they also have a VPN service that you can use to make sure you're extra safe if you're browsing the internet and using your passwords to log in on airplanes or in airport lounges, places like that where you're extra vulnerable. Once everything is under control, you can use Dashlane to autofill everything from passwords to driver's licenses and passport numbers on your computer or your phone all across the internet. Over 10 million people use and trust Dashlane, and it's recommended by big media companies like Forbes and even me. You can check it out at the top of the description to make sure you're safe in your future online browsing for free, and the first 200 users to sign up using code NonstopDan will get 10% off premium. What's up, travelers? I'm just boarding the aircraft now, so I'm going to talk to you a little more on board. Just want to see, how are you doing? What's new? What's new with me is that I'm about to fly Emirates First Class for the first time. Here's our aircraft. Wow, cool view. Beautiful.
But sir, if you like the home cabin is for you.
So, welcome to the world's most blingy, glitz and glamour first class, and honestly, it feels so incredible to be here in real life, because you know, everyone's seen this online, but just to actually be sitting here, like the famous little super unnecessary but so fun notebook that slides out with an Emirates pen. I have some orange juice, Arabic coffee, and dates. This is freshly squeezed orange juice apparently. We have this entire basket of snacks. Then we have some toiletries over here as well as a hot towel. So I'm gonna get into that and then show you a bit of a tour around the seat. I always fold my towel after I've used it, and then sometimes the crew don't even notice that it's been used, but I just like to fold it. Cheers, you guys. And this? This is 100% without a doubt the most over-the-top first class I've ever flown. So let's do a little bit of a tour. Over here, I mean, I'm sure you guys kind of have seen this seat before, but we have the very famous drink collection. We have Diet Pepsi, 7-Up, Perrier, 2 Evian waters, and a normal Pepsi. And then we can just send this down by pressing this button. And over here we have some storage on the side, which is great. Then over here we have our little entertainment controller device. as well as an individual air vent cooling us down, which is lovely, and some different seat controls here. These control the blinds, so if we press, they go down or up. We can also control the light over here by the video screen. Then looking up here, we have another individual air vent and a light, and a few more seat controls and door controls on this side, so we can close the doors, which I'll also show you a little bit later. I'm not going to give you a guide of the entertainment system because it's just too big. All we can say is that everyone knows Emirates has the best entertainment system in the entire world. There's going to be something or many things you want to watch on this system. Okay, so do you guys want to see what's in here? Let's check out all the contents. And here we have everything. We have nuts, mints, Danish licorice, yum, some milk-free chocolate, which I'm so happy about, some caramel and black pepper popcorn, and some chips. And this is the most hilarious thing. It's like electrolytes. So this is supposed to rehydrate you after a long flight. And this is all just for me. What? So I don't even use notebooks, but this is just the type of situation where I'm like, okay, I need to keep this. Emirates has what could possibly be the world's biggest headphone case. It is humongous. So let's check out what's inside. And voila. These surprisingly hipster, but really, really nice noise-canceling headphones. I wish I could keep them, but no. Even if you're in first class, you don't get to keep the headphones. So do you guys want to see the craziest set of amenities I've seen on a plane in my entire life? Look at this bag. This is a legit huge beach bag. It probably weighs a few kilos. And in here are all the different amenities that Emirates gives you. So I don't even know where to start, but just a little unbagging. Firstly, we have these slippers, an eye mask, and these are given to you by standard. All this other stuff you have to ask for, so that includes this bag, but of course you want to have this because this is such a collector's item. Like, seeing someone at the beach with this, you're like, dang, they have flown Emirates First Class. And then here we have the amenity kit, which is huge, it's heavy, it's beautiful, it looks practical, so I can't wait to see what's in there as well. And here is the pajamas. Ta-da! And here are the slippers. They look insanely comfy. Insanely big. It must be, I guess, 32 inches. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've ever seen a screen this big apart from in Singapore Airlines' brand new suites. Whoa. Oh wow, we're entering the runway, and I think the crew might let me keep my glass of champagne. That would be kind of crazy. I think I should hold on to it in that case. Thought I'd show you this. So on the outside of all the suites, you have a do not disturb function, so you can see a few different features for outside when the door is closed. So the famous champagne, the champagne I just enjoyed, 2009 Dom Perignon. Honestly, it feels just like drinking gold. It's crazy. Here are the other beverages. So many different cocktails, spirits, got some Hennessy, and Emirates does have dine on demand, so you can eat whatever you want, whenever you want, how much you want. Also, although it is sometimes nice to disconnect from below when you're on a plane, it's very cool to be able to read all this different news, full articles live as it comes out on the plane. This is actually kind of insane. I just realized with the remote we have 3 screens by the seat. What? So my number one priority is taking a shower now because I've been traveling for about 30 hours already. Let me give you a tour of the shower room, which is my first mission on this flight. So you enter here through the door, and right here is the shower. Just open it like this, and voila. You get 5 minutes of running water, but you can pause, so I think that's really generous. And then here we have the sink with this super scary close-up mirror. It makes my skin look so bad when I get close to it, but still really nice. This feels like a sink you'd have in a hotel, not really on a plane, as well as a close-up shaving mirror. Then we have some towels with orchids. What? Some Bulgari cologne, hand wash, hand cream, and my beach bag with my slippers and pajamas and all that good stuff. Then on this side, besides a full body mirror, we have, check this out, a hair dryer. That is amazing. On a plane, we just press here to start it. And under here is the toilet as well. And this is what I find the craziest. Also a beautiful towel, but look at all these amenities. This is more than you'd get in most hotels. And last but not least, look at this stunning view of Dubai. Here, fashion show, Emirates A3, or actually just Emirates First Class pajamas. This is what it looks like. It's not the nicest looking pajamas I've ever seen. Looks a little bit funny, but I want to show you here. This is the technology behind it. And here are the contents of the amenity kit. And this is definitely the most decked out amenities I've had in my entire life. And this amenity kit is just amazing. That was the most insane experience I've had in my entire life. On a plane, at least. That shower experience was just mind-blowing. I can't get over, like, this really is an onboard spa, and I've been so lucky to shower on a plane before when I flew Etihad First Class, but honestly it gets nowhere near the Emirates experience. The bathroom is huge here. The shower feels like a genuine spa. It's really bright. There's a seat, and even after taking a normal length shower like I would at home, I just turned the water off between, like, when I put on shampoo and stuff. Like, I had half the water left after my shower, so even though 5 minutes doesn't sound like so much, it is a lot, and the experience was just probably the most relaxing thing I've ever done on a plane. So it's breakfast time, and the meal is starting with this beautifully presented fruit plate and some pastries, as well as some jam and stuff. I also got this absolutely stunning looking virgin mojito. It just looks like a work of art. I don't understand how they do it. I think the background also helps though. Best mojito, virgin or not, that I've ever had. Also, I can't get over the fact that I was originally planning on showering in the lounge, and of course I would have showered on the plane, but it would have been more for the experience than out of necessity. But I'm so happy I saved it, because now when I didn't shower in the lounge and I got to do it, like, get my official shower on the plane, the experience was just even more magical. Just washing the day out of my hair. It just was like the most refreshing, magical experience being in there. I felt so zen. I was like, can I just fly in here? I'd pay for the shower spa to be my seat. So I decided to order a meze from the menu because for some reason they didn't load me any breakfast. Very confusing. Don't know why. Other than that though, I am having the best time ever. So the much anticipated meze Looks beautiful. We have some beetroot hummus. Even one more dish came out for the mezza. This is hilarious. This is by far the biggest mezza I've seen in my life on a plane. 3 big plates.
Wow!
The crew is ready for coziness overload. Look at this. Wow. What a beautiful bed. It extends under here. The cover looks super fluffy. And we just have so much space. Love it. Can't wait to get in. Honestly, I don't really know what to do now because I don't like watching stuff on the entertainment system. I don't like working on my computer. I don't want to waste the flight. I've already spent like 30 minutes in the spa. I've eaten. I've done so much. Actually, maybe I should go to the bar. But I'm scared to go with this on. I don't know. I just wanted to add, when Emirates revealed their A380 and they revealed that they had showers in first class, they had the bar, it was really revolutionary to the entire airline industry. What Emirates did with the A380 was exactly what Airbus intended, and it's been such a huge success from the passenger side. It truly is a revolutionary experience, still over 10 years later. So unsurprisingly, the bed is insanely comfortable. The pillow is luscious, the blanket, everything. Even over here, down here, I mean, there's plenty of room by the feet. I wish I had 24 hours to spend in this seat. I just wanted to show you guys here. So these are the stairs at the very front of the aircraft. The showers are on either side, and then we have this beautiful bar with all these different drinks and some snacks. We have chips, jelly beans, caramelized popcorn, tropical fruit, and we have these sandwiches, different types, tahini falafel. Wow, this one must be vegetarian. And here we have some fruit. I should probably have one of these because I haven't had much flying recently. And the royal, the most special of them all. Oh yeah, and I'm sure some of you love Hennessy's. Nice. Oh, nothing to see here. Now the bar has just turned into a small waterfall on a plane, just casual, you know. And now for one of the most famous parts of Emirates' A380 as well. The A380 onboard lounge back here where you can sit and enjoy some drinks, chill, watch TV. They have the same snacks here as they did up front, and here I guess is information about the different snacks you can have in the lounge. They have cake here, they have Veuve Clicquot champagne. I changed again out of my pajamas. I just wanted to say, now when I went back to the lounge, flight has a very light load, so I'm the only passenger in first class. There are 20-something passengers in business class and only 100-something in economy, so I think it's very comfortable for everyone on board. So, the lunch is starting about an hour and a half out of Frankfurt. I decided to eat. Here we have quinoa, mushroom, and asparagus or something as a starter. I love how they put this beautiful plate underneath like that. And then here we seem to have a muffin and some other sweet loaf of bread. And the main course is served. It seems to be definitely an East Asian meal, probably Chinese. We have mushrooms and tofu and some type of sauce with rice. Very beautifully presented. I love this plate and I can't wait to dig in. It seems quite healthy, so bon appetit. It's time to celebrate because Emirates has dairy-free desserts when you order a special meal. So we have this beautiful chocolate tart served with raspberries and some more fruit. Ooh, I realized I forgot to mention that Emirates has onboard Wi-Fi, so you get 20 megabytes for free, and then you can purchase additional data, $16 for unlimited or $10 for 50 megabyte additionally. So very, very affordable, and the internet was quite fast. Okay, we are getting closer and closer to Frankfurt. What a tragic feeling, but this is something I'm going to spend a little bit of time filling out now. the customer survey, and here I plan on praising the crew. Please, guys, if you ever have a flight crew that really impresses you, ask for an onboard feedback form and give them a little bit of praise, because it will make such a big difference when they're next evaluated for a promotion or whatever. So they really deserve this type of recognition. Wow, so I guess the time has come to conclude, and honestly, I don't even know what to say. I don't want to ramble on for too long because this video has been long enough already. But just generally, as you saw, this flight was insanely good. It was definitely one of the best flights of my life. Emirates is the master of kind of insane things, like this entire bag of amenities, the shower spa, the lounge, everything is just amazing. The service on this flight was incredible, seriously. So I have a little note with the names of the crew, Bonjour, Maria and Magdalena. If anyone from Emirates is watching this, these girls were just incredible, and I'm so happy that I got to have them on this flight. The seat is incredible, the bed is incredible, the storage, the food was quite good, and ultimately I have to say the shower spa was the most incredible experience, and I just can't recommend flying Emirates A380 First Class enough to you guys if you can find a way to pull it off. Unfortunately, it's super hard with miles, which is why I just had to pay for it today. You can get a good business class fare, which is what I was originally intending on doing, and then upgrade using Emirates Skyward miles, which you can earn using American Express cards, for example. But yeah, you can Google that and learn a lot about it elsewhere. If you have a chance, do it. Fly Emirates A380 First Class, because you probably won't regret it. Just to give a few examples of the service, I don't want to spend too much time again, but just, for example, Magdalena, who was taking care of me for most of the flight, would come over and, like, for example, when the shower spa was ready, she just put her hand very lightly on my shoulder, but it's just in a super endearing way, and said, "Sir, the shower spa is ready for you now. Please enjoy." Just things like that that make it so different, rather than someone coming over and being like, "Want a shower? It's ready." One more example is that they kept checking in, kept wanting to offer me drinks, nuts, just trying to optimize things and make them as nice as possible, always noticing the smallest details. Amazing.
And the temperature is 5 degrees Celsius.
I don't want to leave ever. Honestly, one of the best crews of my life. I'm gonna put up the pictures I took with them now. They were just amazing. They were like, we almost hugged when we said goodbye, but it was just such a fantastic experience. I'm gonna say more in a second, but my hand is dying because it's holding the Emirates bag and it's so heavy. And here's my beautiful plane from above. I will have very fond memories from this. It's so funny, I'm going like 5 minutes from the airport, but I figured why take a taxi when I can take the Emirates chauffeur service, which is included in the super fancy car. Alright. Beautiful, thank you. So here's the business card of the luxurious car that I'm in if you guys want any luxurious transport from Frankfurt Airport. Wow, so I made it to the really nice looking Hyatt place here at Frankfurt Airport, really nearby, great for a layover. Super modern room for just 109 euros per night. And thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video and if you want to fly Emirates First Class, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And hopefully the thumbs up will make it come true and you'll get to fly it someday. And until I see you all next time, fly safe.